Hello again. There's just two shows that in my lifetime I wished I could have gone to see. Um, Two shows that really bug me that I never got to go there. One was Kate Bush's residency in London in 2014, which eventually reached us with the Before the Dawn triple CD. The other one is Led Zeppelin's Celebration Day. Um, what a show that must have been to attend. 2007, a one off, never to be seen again together. But the CD and the DVD is absolutely fantastic, even though it took them 5 years to bring it out. Only 2012 did it finally reach the light of day, and I couldn't wait. I've been wanting to do a Led Zeppelin song for a while on the channel. As you know, we're trying to champion under appreciated songs, but every single song on every single Zeppelin album has been reacted to on YouTube quite a lot, obviously some more than others. But the live stuff, not so much, and Celebration Day, not so much again. Kashmir is probably the most popular. Even there's not that many, and certainly for Ramble On, there are only two. And I chose Ramble On to do on the channel today for a specific reason, and I'll tell you about that afterwards. There's some interesting stuff to talk about, but in the meantime, let's listen to the song. It's an interesting version. It's an electric version. It's live. It's, gosh, how many years after it first came out? 37 years. I think they do it proud. I really do. So let's listen to Ramble On from Celebration Day by Led Zeppelin.
Leaves are falling around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm at your blind. For such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. Oh, the autumn moonlight's my way. And I smell the rain, and with it pain, it's heading my way. Oh, sometimes I get so tired. Just one thing I want to do. Sing that song. On my way. Oh yeah. I got no time to spread and root. Oh, the time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on. Yeah. Oh, tale can be told. My freedom I hold dear. Years ago, days ago, when magic filled the air. Was in the darkest depths of Florida. Oh, I met a girl so fair. I'm gone, the evil one crept up and slipped away with her, yeah. Oh, nothing I can do now. Oh, there's nothing I can do now. Mama, sing my song on my way. Mama, oh yeah. I got a feeling in my mind on. Oh, I got a feeling in my mind, baby. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, mama said the way.
Oh dear, my phone always gives me a hard time. Um, it doesn't stop when I press the button. I love the ending. I love the way that they finish the song. And that's a callback to what Zeppelin song? It sounds like Livin' Lovin' Maid, perhaps. Yeah, that's the one. Livin' Lovin' Maid, I think. Did it, did it. Also, a little bit of What Is and What Should Never Be. Um, Little Easter eggs in there. That's what they call them, I think. Wow. Um, it's so much fun listening to them. And isn't it funny how time plays with your mind? We think of the guys now as really old men. I mean, Robert's still going strong, but he must be in his late 70s. Jimmy and John Paul are in their 80s. Um, and I was reading, I always do, some research, and I was reading comments on Reddit. What do you think about Celebration Day? And people are writing. So I guess this was in around about 2012, 2013 when the disc and DVD finally came out after 5 years. They're saying, well, it wasn't bad, but they were old men. This is 20 years ago almost, 19 years ago. They were old men back then. So Robert would, what, have been about 58 when he was singing these songs on this show. John and Jimmy would have been in their 60s. So yeah, I guess they were old men, but they're not as old as they are now. And Robert Plant is still performing at a level, and I have to go and see him one last time. I really do. We'll get back to that in a second. I did say there's a reason why I chose Ramble On, and firstly, it's, I think, the second song into the performance, into the show, and watching it, it just gave me that sense of oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be okay, because you always have that sense of unease, don't you, about a reunion after such a long time. Is it going to be okay? Is it going to be fine? It was. This was. I settled in after Ramble On. I really did. And also, if you look at the three guys up front, they were exchanging little glances. There were smiles. There's one point, I'm sure it's at the end of the first verse. There's a slight gap. It's as if something should have been there and it was missed. And if you look at the video, Robert looks at Jimmy and they both smile at each other at that time, as if to say, yeah, we missed something there. But it's okay. It didn't make an iota of difference. Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, I just love that early show feeling that no, they feel it's going to be good as well, not just me. Um, it's really interesting the way that, to me, it's interesting because I'm pretty much a people person, and I like to think, empathize a little bit on how people feel and how people behave, and the differences between um, Robert's reaction to the whole Led Zeppelin thing and how he handled it afterwards, and the way that Jimmy's handled his Led Zeppelin experience afterwards. And of course, they couldn't be more poles apart, really, could they? Um, Robert moved on. He wasn't that fussed about um, reuniting. I mean, they never really did, apart from the odd show. Um, and while he, throughout his entire career, he's come back to the occasional Led Zeppelin song, he hasn't been chained up with Led Zeppelin and everything that comes with it. He's done his own thing, be it his albums in the 80s, his solo albums, of which I think we should play some music from there sometime soon. And then, of course, into his Band of Joy, the current the current band he's with, Saving Grace, and of course the Alison Krauss uh, duos. I mean, Raising Sand is a fantastic album. He's What was another band he was with? The Incredible Shapeshifters, I think it was, wasn't it? He's done so much different stuff, and occasionally he wanders back to a Led Zeppelin song or two and performs it in a different style, and then he moves away again back to his blues roots, his Americana, love of Americana, um, and he's handled himself with so much dignity, I think, throughout his entire career. Um, I would love to meet him. If there's a if you have one of those, who would you like at a dinner party? Pick your choice of four guests. If it was in music, just specifically music, one of my four guests would be Robert Plant. I think he would be really interesting and fascinating to listen to and to ask proper questions of. Um, then you've got Jimmy, and Jimmy just cannot let Led Zeppelin go. It's his it's his child, isn't it? It's his offspring. He basically gave birth to Led Zeppelin. He watched it grow. He watched it become successful, and he's just looked after it ever since. Anything to do with Led Zeppelin, he is the gatekeeper. He is he looks after all the production, the remixes, the remasters, everything. And he's done pretty much not much else. Um, and that is so different to Robert. However, I think we need to understand where they were in their careers when Led Zeppelin came along. Jimmy had been um, a successful session musician. He'd been in obviously the Yardbirds at the end of his session days, but he was a successful musician. And Led Zeppelin was kind of like the culmination of his career. He finally reached that point where he could explode into the masses. Um, and I guess it it affects you differently. Robert, he'd done nothing. I mean, he and John had been in Band of Joy in the West Midlands. They had achieved nothing. They were basically playing pubs, not much more than that. So he had so much more to experience, to experiment with, and to find out about. He hadn't had this um, wide-ranging career beforehand, and it's really interesting how things in the past influence how you move forward into the future. John Paul Jones, um, different again, much like Jimmy, insofar as he was one of the top session musicians in the UK in the 60s. He did everything, everything. And he had had this full career. Then he had Led Zeppelin, and then he just went on to do other stuff, carried on producing, carried on arranging, got into that band with Josh Homme, them Crooked Vultures. Had some success with that for a while. Left, still doing his own thing. Um, but again, he wasn't as emotionally tied to Led Zeppelin as Jimmy was. So it's fascinating to see how rock stars age. Like all of us, they age, but they've got different types of aging to do, I guess. Okay, there's me. That's my psychology of Led Zeppelin lecture over. Sorry about that. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Um, should we do more live music? I think we should. I think we've only done astronomy by Blue Oyster Cult so far in the channel. Um, but if you've been new to the channel and you've managed to get through these 18 minutes, congratulations, I admire you. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We've got a playlist of 300 songs for you to delve into and to enjoy. We have a Patreon channel that is at the moment free access to everybody. Please have a look at what we've put on there and give me some feedback as to what you think of the content. I would appreciate that. But we are, have you heard, and we're going to do another video tomorrow because that's what we do. It will be a reasonably obscure and underappreciated song because that's what we do. I'm sticking to my guns, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. But until then, cheers, everybody.